And now I'll throw Nugget at him. And Nugget will grow big as he's doing that.
Nugget, I choose you.
You're telling me that Clyde not only hit the man, but inflicted actual damage? I am so attracted.
No vomit swarm.
You've just
no
given
swarms.
him an idea.
Swarms are terrible.
But all of you are able to hear a very faint but distinct buzzing from down in the hall.
No.
He seems to dissipate into a swarm of flies.
No.
Ra, with that, you do notice that he seemingly took no damage from your spell. Whereas everyone else sees Beelzebub grappling and picking Clyde up by the shoulder and biting down and literally taking a chunk out of his shoulder, and you see Clyde's HP drop below half.
This is the second time he's being bitten by something that does acid damage. Clyde, this is, I think, the third boss monster we fought that you've actually slain. She hands it to Clyde and says, I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah, you don't know me very well, and he just pops off the strings. I don't like these intense situations very much. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Sword Art Online, Season 2, Episode 18. We had a rather brief break, but I'm glad to welcome everybody back to the podcast. So sound off, say hi, everybody.
Hi.
I've been sitting here for weeks.
I mean, it's been a while. We haven't seen RL for an entire decade.
I know.
Aren't you happy?
Mildly, but we're glad to have you back. All right, so does anyone, it's been a bit of a longer break than we're usually used to, so everyone give a brief description of your characters so that everyone can remember.
Hi, I'm RL. I play Zana. She has a crow, and she's been pretty useless lately, other than turning invisible and snaking around.
Hi guys, I'm Snow, and I play Snow, who is the leader of the Odd Guild. She has a wolf named Nachia that everyone forgets about, including herself. I'm sorry, Nachia.
I'm Allie. I play Ra. I'm gonna have a dragon. I like gold, and I'm an archer that's bad at arching.
Yeah, good old arching.
I thought you were a sorcerer.
I'm a lot of things. I'm an elf. I'm supposed to be good with the bow.
That's racist.
She's a jack of
It
no
is,
trades.
but I'm an elf, so it's okay.
I swear.
Literally.
Hi, I'm Handel. I play Ugwin. I'm a shaman of the heaven spirit. Yeah, and hopefully that goes better than it has been.
And I am Quentin, the GM here, and we are picking up where we last left off a little while ago. Does anyone want to give a quick recap or remember what we were doing in the last episode?
We had to deal with a load of crap.
There was a lot of crap.
There was a lot of crap, a lot of BS. And we have found our way out of the caves.
Dairy boy.
Does anyone remember how?
The illusion wall and the sword and the going through and everyone attaching to the sword and then just like...
Okay,
was a
to
cool
explain
conga line.
that, there was...
That was a great explanation.
There was a
TLDR.
magical rapier that pierced through the illusion, and we all linked arms, did a conga line, and we walked out of the maze. Clyde sent off a flare for a rescue party that we didn't need in the end, and now Darius is mad at us.
What?
Well, I mean, mildly disappointed. He's not mad.
I
He's
don't
just
remember this. I
disappointed.
just remember him being there and then you being like, it's over.
Right, yeah.
Well, listen, I'm assuming he's going to be mad at us.
Why would he be mad at us? He's so forgiving and sweet and kind and nice.
I don't think she knows Darius.
All right,
Hey.
so,
He's my favorite.
does anyone who remember Does anyone remember who had the other thing last? There was one other thing that helped you escape through the labyrinth.
The map.
There we go.
Which I have.
No.
You have a GM?
No.
The
Wilson.
guy that
Wilson's
you played,
carrying it
that
to
person.
guide us.
Can I have the back?
Yeah,
The
we'll
It's
only-
mine.
The only man that should have a map.
It's mine. Oh, wait. But isn't it like a map in like the weird sky system thing? Like, isn't it like a sky, like a digital map?
No,
It's a
physical map.
magic
Did you-
map.
Physical.
Like a physical, it doesn't get updated into your, no?
No, you have to read
It's
it like in
bad.
Minecraft.
It's a
You
magic
have to look
map.
down and look up and look down and then
Cool.
look up.
You know, Minecraft
Oh my
should do
gosh,
that. They should
like
have
a
like
real
constantly
map.
changing. That'd be cool.
Anyway.
All right, so we're picking up right outside the castle to the entrance of the labyrinth under the mountain.
Well, I see. Wait, did you all finish your quest?
No.
We're maybe,
Is everything disposed of? If
We're
so, that
maybe-
was record-breaking time.
I think we're about a sixth of the way there.
We killed one
record
of them.
breaking. You guys have a record for this?
Maybe a
How
seven.
many times have you had to kill these things?
Oh, good number of times. After a period of time, they will eventually come back. What you're fighting is merely the essence, which is trying to permeate through the different planier dimensions.
How much time did you say what they had to elapse before they come back?
Generally a week or two.
Oh,
Okay, that's okay.
Wait, a week or two?
why do they
Yes.
respawn every week or two?
Darius, I have a question. So, say, or maybe we didn't defeat all of the things down there. How bad would that be per se?
Well, the problem is the longer the latter ones stay alive, the stronger they get. Effectively, the way it is working is their very essence, their being, is attempting to permeate the different rifts into the dimensional realities. It's trying to go from the infernal plane into our very existence. The longer they have to do so, the stronger they become.
Do you think we should go back in there or go back to the castle?
I feel like we should regroup.
We need to get some more equipment if we're gonna try and stay in there for longer than,
And not
I don't know, a day and fight a demon boss and almost die.
We can't fight them all at once in our current state. Like, we can't fight them one after the other. We have to go regroup.
Yeah. What do you mean regroup? We are already in a group.
We need
Look.
stuff. We need stuff and
What stuff? I'm sorry, I just want to kill some things.
I mean, you had so much opportunity to do that before.
Kill?
Yeah. There were a bunch of flies and a
I
giant
was
fly that
trying
became a bunch of
my
flies.
best. I do kind of want to get a bath. Not gonna lie.
I need my tub.
So I think for the day, we're gonna go back and try and regroup, Darius, and then we might head back in.
All right, I mean, as long as it's handled rather expeditiously. I know this was a rather urgent matter that the Queen wanted addressed. But if you feel like you are ill-prepared, I feel like that would be all the wiser for you to come back and better prepare. Readily equip yourselves with the necessary equipment.
So I guess we're going to have to head back up that cliff. Guys?
Yeah.
I mean, I just sprout wings and fly.
way to stay with the group. Way
Why
to-
does it have delusion?
all right, Handle, you both get a message.
Ooh.
Draken.
So you receive a message from Draken, and it says guild leader next to his name.
Oh, fancy.
What exactly have you schmucks been up to? You guys went MIA like 2 or 3 times now. We're unable to contact you.
Squeeze me? We were fighting a demon
I'm just gonna
fly.
ignore it.
Do you respond? All right.
No, I'm grumbling to myself.
Okay.
I don't like Draken.
Anyways, we found something that might help with your current situation. And
Oh.
he sends an item over to both of you.
What is it?
You both would receive a vial of something known as a sealant.
Like really strong super glue? Like what
Like,
kind? How
in an
strong is
essence-
this sealant? Is it like cement?
Do you ask him anything? It looks like a vial of a liquid.
Okay.
It says holy sealant.
All right. I will accept this and reply thanks.
GG, thanks.
Nice. Just finish up your mission expeditiously. There are larger things at play as well.
So we're all going up the cliff.
And while that's going on, Snow actually does message Draken. Basically just explains some of the situation because she realizes, oh crap, I haven't told him anything yet. That goes against the agreement. So she starts to kind of like type out this really long as crap message, like detailing like almost everything. And I guess it takes her a while to do that. So that happens.
What all do you inform him of?
She does not tell him about the queen being sentient,
Sure.
but she does tell him that there is the sire under the mountain who apparently was working or gave Epitaph the abilities to do what they're doing and talks about the demons or what the demons might be, etc. And that they're kind of tough and it's a labyrinth, etc.
Okay.
He responds, mostly old information. Thanks for the update, though. Just sent some of the other individuals who are assisting you some useful materials. We'll need to procure more. We'll need about a week or two.
Snow looks at the message, gets irritated at like the first part of it, curses under her breath, and just kind of just closes the app and just keeps walking and looks really perturbed the whole time.
Snow, is everything okay?
It's fine. Everything's fine.
You know, normally when you say that, things aren't normally
Everything is fine, Wilson.
See, I feel like you and I have differing definitions of the word fine, but I feel like this is we're all pretty stressed and we could just use a good day to relax, go up, get a nice warm meal, take a bath,
I would say the
decompress.
bath before the meal. Do you know?
Well, you know, in any order you need. Some of us weren't swimming in poop.
Oh, God.
I am going to take a bath. Anyone want to take a bath with me? There'll be bubbles involved.
With you?
Yeah.
I'm going to the library. I need to talk to Lucian.
I'm going to take a bath. I assume we're back at the castle.
Well, it depends. Did anyone scale the 3,000-foot cliff?
Well, I was trying to, at least.
Snow is going to actually scale it so she's not leaving behind her guild.
So yeah, you would need, there's rappelling gear that Darius used to get down to you. So there are multiple ropes,
Okay.
which are,
Yeah, I'll climb one of those.
yeah, there you go. All right, can everyone please roll a climb check for me?
Oh, God.
Ugwin is very skilled at climbing.
Is he? That's what I thought. How,
7.
nice.
I rolled a 22.
Nice.
I flew.
She flew. Both Wilson and Clyde are fine.
Good.
Too bad you can't elevate her up. You can only elevate her down.
Right, because
It
it's
goes
like a
5
hover
feet in the air, excuse you. 11.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay. So Snow, Wilson, and Clyde are all able to rapidly climb up the rope. It's taking you some time because it's a great distance to climb up and you have to stop for a number of breaks, but you are able to rappel up the rope rather quickly. Meanwhile, you see that Zana is struggling to get more than about 3 feet off the ground. And
It's the poop on my hands. It's making the ropes like...
Ugh.
and Ugwin is
Oh, I was
managing
about to help
about
you.
a foot every 5 minutes or so.
Oh.
It's a freaking rope.
Yeah.
I got over a 10.
Yeah.
Is Darius still down there?
Okay,
or is he
fine. A
already
foot a
up?
minute.
That's literally nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim, is Darius still down there, or did he start to go up?
Darius started to go up, but is seeing everyone struggle, and he would rappel down and offer you a hand.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that,
Arl, if you
Darius.
tie it around your waist, I will stand there and attempt to pull you up without touching you.
Darius is already helping me.
Monster. Don't get poop on Darius.
She loves her Darius.
Completely covered in poop.
You're the one who decided to make a gold angel.
Okay, so he offers you his hand. Do you accept it?
I do.
Okay, so he takes you by the hand, hoists you up, and then puts your one arm around his neck and starts climbing with you on his back up the rope.
Gosh dang, Darius. You got some muscles.
Do I see this?
Roll a perception check.
You would already be up.
Huh. Snow's terrified of heights.
Yeah. How's that working out for you right
She cannot look
now?
down.
Roll a will save.
18. 23.
All right, Quentin. I'm going to cast Overland Flight.
How's that work?
I don't exactly know, but I gain a fly speed of 40 feet.
But it says over land.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does it have to be like you fly and you go really fast, but you can only be 5 feet above the ground? Is that like, how does this work? Allie, you do see that Zana is currently arms wrapped around Darius's neck, being carried up the steep cliff of the mountain.
Hey, Darius, do you like jokes?
I mean, whenever the traveling bard comes in, we'd all tend to take a break from trading and go and watch, but
Do I hear
I've
this?
been told that I have the best sense of humor.
I can hear this.
You flew way past everyone.
You literally left us all.
You said that you flew straight
But
to
I
the
can
top.
hear it. I mean, I can see it. Why can't I
A couple
hear
thousand feet away.
it? Can I not read lips?
No, I'm in his ear.
I'm magic. I have wings.
Wait, no.
What does that magic have to do with your eyesight?
All right, she's probably about the size of a grain of rice right now.
Yeah, she's real small.
All right, well, I go to the library then.
All right.
I have a good joke. Came to me in a dream. What do you call a lizard that can't grow its tail back?
I don't know.
A reptile dysfunction.
Do they even know what that is?
No, that is why he is blinking and aimlessly staring off into the distance. And then just awkwardly laughs.
That was a
I'm sorry.
good one.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Did I hit a sensitive spot?
No, I don't particularly. It's a long journey up. We're just gonna climb this, and the attempt at humor and lightheartedness is appreciated, but they are rather pressing matters at hand, and I would just like to further on with our expedition.
Yeah.
As he's like literally in the middle of the rope, where if you fall, probably both of you would die. And then he's trying to climb up to the top with a person on his back, including his own body weight, in full plate armor. Everyone, I need you to roll, whoever's climbing, that is, I need you to roll a strength check to end a constitution saving throw.
You said, okay, so strength check and a fortitude save?
Yeah.
Okay. Strength was 14, fortitude would be 25.
Okay, yeah, you're starting to feel your arms burning, your muscles are getting like really tired, especially after having been in a prolonged combat and having very little to sleep or eat within the past rather long period of time. You're starting to get fatigued now, and your muscles are burning as you are hoisting yourself up this rope as the sheer cliff sides, or you're trying to reach the apex. Everyone else is barely managing as well. A lot easier to go down, as you remember, than it is to go up.
God, I need to lose a few pounds. Oh, jeez.
Oh, we might lose a few pounds on this. This is kind of a lot harder going up.
How you doing, Clyde?
I mean, luckily this is a game, because I failed the rope test in PE.
So did I.
All right, but yeah, like I said, after about 2 hours of nothing but straight climbing up a rope, you finally reach the top where Ugwin and RA are nowhere to be seen because they kind of just like flew straight past you and reached the top literally in like 15, 20 minutes. Ugwin, RA, what would you have been, what would you have been up to?
What time is it?
It's a little bit later in the evening. It was like the afternoon, but then it took some time for everyone to like lollygag down there. So the sun's starting to set.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go take a shower.
Nice.
Whatever.
Ooh, those are fancy.
And then go on the roof and sleep there.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
quaint. Yeah, get a little bit of R&R, you know,
Mhm.
rest those weary bones. Hopefully Nugget gains his charisma back.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you and Nugget are resting. You, after a long and arduous journey down through the labyrinth, took a shower, went up to the roof, floating like as you do, just curled up, lounging, relaxed on the steepled roof with Nugget curled up, resting on your chest right now, and you're staring off into the sunset. Nice and relaxed, you know? So, all right.
I go to the library to speak with Lucian.
So after making your way up the cliff, after having flown up there with your vermilion wings, you enter into the main castle Rimidalv and expertly navigate your way to the library, as this is where you've spent the majority of your time. Upon doing so, roll a perception check.
14.
You find Lucian in the back right-hand corner of the library where he is restocking the shelves with some novels and literature, which he is putting back into their proper locations.
Lucian, can I have my key really quick?
Oh, well, hello there, Miss Illoway. Absolutely. I've been holding on to it. How
Thank
did
you
your
so much.
adventure go?
We killed a fly man. I swarmed, and then we killed him, and then there were a bunch of eggs that used to be gems, and they died. So I got XP, but, yeah. Do you have any idea how to kill the big baddie guy? The scary Satan, whatever, evil thing. I open the door, and I throw all my gold in there, and then close it.
From what I've heard and was able to deduce from your description, it sounds as if you had faced Beelzebub.
Hmm.
As for
how to defeat the rest of them, well, that is the trick, now isn't it? I myself have not personally gone down in the caves, but from retelling of tales, Beelzebub is one of the easier demons to defeat.
Well, I mean, have you done any research? Is there any information you can give me?
Other than the fact of the obvious that holy weapons and holy damage and radiant damage seem to do.
Do you know what this does? I hold up the adhesive sealant, holy sealant vial jar thingy.
Oh my, a rare specimen indeed.
Ooh?
Whoever must have procured this to you must have gone to an ancient and a holy place. It is hard to procure this, and it takes much time to actually manage to create it. But this is a high-level holy sealant used for containing demons. So theoretically, you would be able to stop the problem which has been plaguing us. Every now and again, we do manage to send our troops down there and fend off and vanquish some of the demons, but as I'm sure you've already been informed of, after a short period of time, they always return. With a seal of such quality, you would be able to permanently seal them away after their defeat.
Right. Where? How? Do I put it on their feet? Do I seal the, tunnel afterwards? How does it work?
The only person who would know that for certain would be the individual who made it, for it's made differently each time. But if I had to take a wild guess at the matter, you'd have to find out where the demon was entering in from the infernal plane. Then you would be able to mark off their entrance. I would assume each demon would have its own lair inside the labyrinth, so after vanquishing it, or before, if you could locate where it is it's coming from, you would be able to mark off its entrance and prevent it from returning.
Okay. That seems fairly simple. Thank you. Oh, I give him the key back. How are you doing?
Oh, it's been rather hectic up here. I mean, no more than usual, I suppose, but I mean, the number of awkward encounters has been steadily increasing.
What do you mean?
Well, as you are probably well aware of, a number of the towns have been plagued by various creatures at night. These encounters have not been since ceasing.
When did they start?
Oh, about a few months ago.
Awesome. Okay, thank you. Bye. And then I go to the kitchen, the dining room.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. As you exit the library, the door you exit from actually takes you directly into the dining room.
What? Cool. Has it always been there?
Mm-hmm. That's kind of where it's always been.
I could just go straight there, grab my food, and go back. This is so exciting. Like a direct entrance to the library I didn't know about. Ugh.
So eventually, the rest of the Ad Guild managed to make it up to the top of the cliff, even though by the time they do, it is almost dark.
Oh, sweet mother of God. Sweet, sweet flat land. I lay down on the ground.
Amazing.
Oh, my arms. They feel like noodles. Yeah, they could be linguine.
How you doing, Darius?
I mean, this was part of our training. Before, it wasn't. You're a little bit lighter and squishier. Normally, they made us carry backpacks full of rocks.
I am squishy.
Anyways, now that we're all at the top here, we should go
Take a
wash
bath.
ourselves
Yeah.
and then take our reprieve right after having nice supper.
I am in total agreement with Darius.
Hold on. I gotta try and push myself up.
It's okay, Snow. I'll come over and help.
And Wilson is also crawling on the ground as he's crawling over to you, and you are trying to stand up, and you are both limply trying to raise yourself off the ground.
Sweet.
I'll help Clyde.
Oh, hi. Yeah, thanks. So how was your trip up the rope? You seem like you're doing well.
I piggybacked. I not gonna lie. I tried to climb up and my hands are literally still covered in poop. Couldn't get a good grip on the rope. Now we're both covered in poop. Well, we're just, there's a whole load of crap on all of us. Which brings me to my next point. You want to take a bath?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go take a bath.
I'm assuming all of you make your way inside.
Somehow, at some point.
At some point, after stumbling, you meet your greatest enemy after
Stairs.
being on this level ground. Actually, stairs are relatively easy. Your legs aren't burning as much as your arms are.
The door handle.
The door handle.
Wait, people don't climb upstairs with their hands?
Yeah, don't you do hands, knees, feet, knees?
I don't know what you're on about. You literally float upstairs, so that's just You all eventually make your way to your respective rooms, bathe, relax, and then make your way down for some supper. And enjoy a nice, relaxing, hearty meal, which fills your bellies, which is a warmly welcomed treat.
I can't lift my fork, guys.
This spoon feels like it weighs a ton.
I reach over and shove it at her face.
I thought that was my job to
I'll
shove
feed
food
you.
in people's faces.
Okay, I hand the fork to
Fork.
Donna. Spoon?
Chopsticks?
Spork.
Chopsticks?
Why does
Utensil.
Knife?
I will now
I don't know what
feed
you eat with.
Snow. And then
Normally, I wouldn't
Wilson.
accept this, but my arms are not functioning, so sure. At this point in time,
I'm gonna
I
switch
will
off
resign
between
myself.
Snow, Wilson, and Clyde, just feeding them respectively with their spoons. They're just like, this one for you, and this one for you, and this one for you. I'm probably like they're all sitting together on the table, like on
What
the
are we,
table, at the
babies?
table.
Yeah, basically.
You're like it's like Clyde and then Wilson and then Snow, and then I'm sitting on the table in front of your meals feeding you.
You
Oh,
could
this is
mage
humiliating.
hand one too, just
oh my god, she reminded me. I start to use mage hand.
All right, great. You literally use the force to feed you. By sheer willpower alone, you raise a bread roll to your faces.
Wow. Okay, fine. I'll just feed Wilson and Clyde because they're the only ones that want to eat.
So you retire for the evening and get some much needed rest and relaxation. And you awake in the next morning.
Everything aches. I hate life.
Oh no.
Ugh. I get out of bed and it's a struggle.
It is a struggle.
The struggle is real.
Your arms are immensely sore. They barely feel any better. In fact, they feel somewhat worse than yesterday after initially having climbed up the mountain.
I'll poke Clyde.
Uh,
Do we have to get out of bed?
Oh, no, we don't.
Because, what if we just covered ourselves in blankets and they're like, oh, they're not here? That
No,
would work.
We play elite mind games with them. What we do is we put pillows under the blankets and we go and we find a guest room that is not occupied and we sleep in that guest room.
They would suspect that, though.
But then
They
they'd have to check all the guest rooms.
Wait, I know what to do. I could just turn us both invisible.
For 8 minutes?
I just need to tell you, RA doesn't know where you are. She's gonna check every room anyway.
How
Honestly,
about
the
we
room
just
you're in will
do
both be the
we
last
just do
one.
my first plan. It requires the least amount of effort. I'll take the blankets and put them over both of us so that we're under a little blanket.
And
You can
he,
pretend to be the pillows that you put under the
he
blankets.
curls up and into a self-defeated ball and just lays there.
I will curl around the ball.
Well, there goes one day.
I'm gonna leave the room after some struggles with the handle.
Right. With some great battles. Nichia looks at you and looks at the door and then looks at you and he looks sad. He looks like he wants to help you but can't and
Did you
just gives
just,
out a
Teleport up here, Nichia? Do you just teleport? You didn't even have to climb a rope. I was scolding Nichia for the fact that all he has to do is teleport with my body because he can't go too far from me. And I was like, excuse me, you didn't even have to climb a rope, sir. Oh, fine. Hold on, does she remember to use Mage Hand? No.
No, she does not remember to use
I just imagine Nichia just teleporting constantly, falling
is
down
she
by
laughing?
while you're climbing the rope, just
That's probably why I couldn't.
Whenever it
use-
gets 500 feet away, it's literally 5 feet from hitting the ground. The teleports back up.
Oh, Lord, no. That's funny, though.
No, it would have waited till there was a solid surface and an appropriate area for it to spawn to. So when she got to the top of the cliff, he would have teleported up there.
The moment she gets out of the room after the struggle, she goes over to Wilson's door and just head into door. Wilson!
There's no response.
Oh my god, he's dead.
oh well.
Or he's awake. Or he's asleep. I'm gonna use my feet
Okay.
to open the door.
Okay. So you you go and you lay on the ground and you inch your butt up to the door and you use your feet. You climb your legs up the door basically
What kind
until
of
you're.
handle is this?
It's a round handle.
Oh, I have to
Is
take
she
my
tall
shoes off.
enough for that?
Oh, I imagined you didn't wear shoes to bed.
Oh yeah, no.
So you're still in your pajamas and you put your 2 feet on the door and you slowly try pulling down with one and pushing up with the other until on your third try,
You're able to grab the handle with your toes and rotate it a little and push the door open.
Have you ever opened a
Are you
door
wearing
with your
socks?
feet? It's not that hard.
She's tired.
I'm really tired.
It's really difficult for her right now.
She's sleepy.
I'm gonna get up and start to prepare my spells.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Nice. You know what spells you're going to prepare?
I have an idea.
Are.
Oh, I get dressed, I put my shoes on, I get my backpack, and I leave out the door.
Where?
The
Just leave.
food.
I'm
To-
gone.
to the food.
See you later,
To the
guys.
food.
To the food. And you're all greeted by a nice warm bowl of oatmeal. There's honey and cinnamon and berries all mixed in.
No, it's so yummy.
Clyde, should we get something to eat?
No. Here, have a turkey leg. And he just throws one at you.
How did you know exactly what I wanted for breakfast?
Oh, God. Kiss me gas.
I just reached into my pack and randomly grabbed something. There was a 60% chance of it being a baked good.
Cool. I'm gonna eat the turkey leg under the blankets while also still curled up with him.
The sweet sound of chewing. It's like ASMR.
It's terrible.
Is it like whispered chewing?
Wilson. Oh, God.
You scoot your way into his room.
I stand up
Oh,
eventually.
eventually you stand up. You walk into his room and you see that there is no one here.
He's already training. Okay. Message.
You have to use your fingers for that.
It takes a while. Where are you?
STBL.
STBL. The really poor writing for stable. The stable. Can we meet halfway?
NO. In STBL.
He can't get out.
Oh no.
Are you stuck?
YE.
Yee. I'm gonna make my way to the stable.
I like every time you're saying that, all I can imagine is your text is like, why use lot word when small word do
I
jump?
have to imagine it, otherwise I have absolutely no idea what they're talking about.
All right, so you make your way down to the stables by the training grounds.
Wilson.
No.
It sounds so bad. I don't know what to do with that voice either.
No.
Are you locked in?
You're
You're
been a long
locked in.
night.
He's been crying.
No, I slept on a pile of hay.
How can he respond?
Well, I'm shouting through the door. Look down. And you make your way up to the stables, and there's a door with a latch on it. And it's like one of those like half-gated doors where there's no like full top half, and you're able to look down and you see Wilson, and you see Angus is laying down right next to him, and Wilson's kind of like rested next to him in a pile of hay.
Wilson, I thought we all like made it back to our bedrooms at one point. What happened?
Well, I did. And before I went to bed, I realized I hadn't seen Angus in a few days. So I got sad. So I came to the stable, but then I fell asleep in a pile of hay next to him. And when I woke up, my arms were really sore and I couldn't get the latch. I tried jumping over the gate here, but I fell. And now, help, I can't get up.
Did you break your back?
No, it just everything hurts.
Okay. I remember I can use Mage Hand. I rolled for it. It's okay. It's a 13. It's higher than a 10.
That
so
is
I
higher
remember.
than a 10. There you
Yeah, yeah. All right. Mage Hand.
I feel like something's gently pushing my back.
Oh, no. I meant on the door hand.
Oh.
Not on him. On the
Oh,
door.
yeah, the door latch lifts and then closes in and swings open.
Okay.
Although
Come
she's
on.
trying to mage hand him up from the ground.
5 pounds of force on his back. Yeah, let's go. Wilson, do you want to eat something besides hay
I had an apple and some oatmeal.
from his bucket?
Yeah. It was very nourishing. My survival instincts kicked in.
Her face is just pure judgment of, you disgust me. All right, come on, dude. Come on, buddy.
He tries to lift a hand to you and he can't.
All right.
Angus gets up and like nudges his snout, his nose up against Wilson's back and slowly starts to lift him until he's in a seated position.
Listen, I know it took a lot of muscle work to get up the mountain, but you at least have to like get up on your own.
Well, yeah.
Because I can't pull you up.
Yes, I'm working on it, just slowly but surely. That's how we win the race. You know, we'll get there.
I'll reach a hand out and I'll try To help, I guess.
He gives you a limp arm. He just like swings it up there with his torso.
He's got some movement. Come on now.
And he eventually is able to stumble his way up and get his balance back using mostly the muscles in his legs.
All right.
Ta-da!
Ta-da. I can do jazz hands, but I can't lift my arms.
You say, I'm trying to do jazz hands, and he like just kind of like jostles his body back and forth and makes his arms swing around. Ta-da!
See, if that didn't look as stupid as it did, I'd say you could be a dancer, but it was pretty stupid. Let's go get breakfast, man.
I already ate breakfast.
I'm going to eat breakfast, and you're coming with me.
Oh, sure. Gladly.
All right.
And you all eventually find your way to the dining hall at some point after having slept in, rested, prepared your spells.
Oh, all right. So, what's the next course of action?
I mean, I don't know if any of you two can do anything.
I got plans within plans. I'm going to buy some stuff, or at least see if I can get things for free first, before I have to pay.
There's free stuff? Is there like a shop or like a town
Well, listen.
market?
Well, I mean, we were in Yenamut before, but I think the queen said she has more here, unless there was like something oddly, weirdly specific that maybe she doesn't have that they may have. But
You
then it's
think
like,
they have something that could protect from evil or holy water, since, I mean, they are the vampires. So, I mean, how does that work?
We borrow a priest?
I
Is he an
mean,
old-
Can we really say the word borrow when we're not really assured whether he's going to come back alive or not?
Okay, can we commandeer with the intent to return, but not necessarily the guarantee a priest?
so Snow, I mean, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Cleric? Protection from evil? Potions? I'm thinking potions. Just drug me up. Give me all the stuff.
Can we do more damage?
I was thinking we try and contact Gallahan.
Who's that?
Yeah.
You know, that other member in our guild that
Hold
whenever
on.
you open up your player tab and you look at your guild,
I lift my arm.
you
Hit
see
it. Message to Galahad. Galahad! All caps. All caps. And there's about 30 exclamation points.
Ha ha! Long time no hear, Snow. Wonderful that you were able to contact me. I was thinking about keeping tabs with you myself.
I think it's really funny, guys, that Galahad messages with haha first. Unless he's got like voice to text. Is there voice to text? No, there's
a little
not.
button.
There is.
There's a little microphone button.
Oh my god. This would make things so much easier. Prepare for autocorrect. It explains so much why there's a haha in his statements. Okay. Hey, Galahad, we need your help. We need your paladin abilities.
So the message sends and it's, well, do you proofread your message before you send it?
No.
Okay. You send, hey, Jillian, we need use helps. Because paddle ability.
Oh, god dang it. Okay, try. Paladin. I'm going to do what moms do. Like when they can't get the message right, they just keep saying it over and over.
Paddled in.
Well, Snow, I don't know anyone named Jillian, but I'm sure I can help you with a paddle.
Fine, I'm calling him. Hey, Galahad, we can't type or talk apparently. Yeah, we need you to come to floor 10.
All right. I suppose I could start making my way over there. We were able to luckily fend off what the problems were over here in Hashusa.
What do you mean fend off?
Oh, well,
There was some obnoxiously large creatures that were kind of roaming about. A giant crab, a giant wolf, and a giant spider. The spider was wearing a top hat. It was just rather odd.
He just made that up, didn't he?
No,
No. Really?
that's a character.
Oh my
One of
gosh.
3 of them is actually directly their fault.
Did they die? Did you kill them? What happened to them?
I believe all 3 of them eventually ran out into their respective biomes. The crab ran into the river system, not to be seen again. And then the wolf and the spider both ran out into the desert.
How is the king?
Tell me he's dead. Tell me he's
What
dead.
is wrong with you two? You're like on
Injured
separate
but alive.
sides.
Oh my
Dang it.
Why do you want him dead?
I look at Snow. Audrey doesn't know about Pierre. That spider with the top hat is Pierre. The top
Well, I
hat
knew
was a gift
that.
from me. And we sent him on a special mission to disassemble,
In the revolution!
Yes, that to stop the slavery that was happening, and it looks like they caused a good bit of good.
What about Princess Kali? Is she okay?
From what I understand, the entire royal family was able to make it out
Oh, thank
and
God.
survive, but a
Why
lot of
do
the
you care, but you want him dead?
but a large part of the actual castle and the structural integrity of the town has been compromised, and
That's
there's
okay.
a large amount of rebuilding that's going on currently.
That's okay. As long as they're alive, everything is good.
Well, you know, about 10,000 people died.
Shh, that doesn't matter right now.
Why do you care? Like, so much.
Because the king was based off of a character that Snow read about, and she was like, oh my God, I love this character. But she never actually met the king. She only met the princess, and she really likes the princess and also the princess. That's where Snow got her new abilities as well. So that's where she's got to go back to if she has questions about her abilities. And also, yeah. Oh, but wait, Galahad, how are we going to get you up here? The way we went through was completely blocked off by Epitaph.
Well, we've been combating them for quite some time, actually.
And
I mean, a number of the other guilds assisted us in doing so. Some of the Eastland Raiders, and Mercy. We also met up with Unity a little bit, and they were able to help us to put an end to the reign of tyranny that Epitaph and the Fourth Seal had. And, they were poisoning the water supply of the town. A lot of them grew immensely sick, and there was a terrible plague. But eventually, after finding out where their base of operations was, we were able to rid the entire floor of them, and unfortunately, a large number of individuals died. But we now have access to the entrance to the 10th floor.
gosh dang, what did we miss?
Apparently, we're just inept in our abilities to actually get things done, and Snow just looks really sad. Yeah, just getting things done.
Well, actually, you were the individuals who helped us locate where their base of operations were, because we knew you were heading to the Temple of Alani, or the old Temple of Ishtar, in which you infiltrated and managed to...
New Temple of Alani, old Temple of Ishtar, so the new temple. How's the old Temple of Alani, new Temple of nothing?
I believe it's still there.
Okay.
It's kind of on the outskirts of town, not much bothered. Anyway, yes, I can make my way expeditiously. I do believe Selena wanted to stay back and work on a few more things.
Is anybody else from the guild there with you?
No, most likely I'd only be able to make it there on my own.
Oh.
Okay. Well, how long do you think it'll take for you to get here?
Well, once I'm on the 10th floor, I honestly have no idea where I am.
That is true, but I mean, how long will it take you to get to floor 10?
I could be there by the evening.
Yeah, if you go through that area, we're gonna have to grab him from Yenamut. Okay. I will let the Queen's Guard know, and we will try and send somebody out to grab you.
Wonderful. An escort would be greatly appreciated.
Good luck out there.
Thank you.
Get ready to smite some evil.
Gladly. It's what I've been doing for quite some time.
Oh, by the way, the people that we're gonna send to you are vampires. Don't smite them.
That's asking a large ordeal.
Don't.
The reason why I shouldn't smite them.
They're good vampires.
So you're telling me if I use detect evil,
I don't know
that they will appear as good?
I can't guarantee that because I'm not a paladin.
I do want you to understand that the deity which bestows upon me such graceful powers does have rules and regulations, or else I will be stripped completely of these performative abilities.
Okay, you know what? Do you want us to come pick you up?
No. Just if you could send me a map.
Just a map.
Yeah. And a map of the location.
Okay.
That way I know how to get there.
Okay. Wilson!
Oh, yeah?
Come here, map boy. Come here.
I feel like this is immensely derogatory, and I feel undermined and demeaned.
It's a term of endearment. Come here. Come here.
Shouldn't you be
Those
used
are
to this
also
by now,
terms of
Wilson?
endearment.
And Wilson literally presses a couple of buttons and sends a map over to Callahan.
See? There. You got the map now.
Oh my, it's a little bit of a distance there, and that's a giant mountain. All right, well.
Yeah. Are you sure you don't want us to send you an escort with they got
Wait.
horses that'll get you here in like a flash.
It
Can he
also
not-
gets dangerous at night, and if you get out on the road at night, you might die, because that's a thing.
Don't
There's-
worry, me and Magnus have this taken care of.
Magnus?
Yeah.
There's an entire castle full of vampires. Can he not go in there without being like,
Invited?
no, without
Killing
being
everybody?
like obligated to, murder everyone or lose his powers?
He can just sleep outside.
I mean, he doesn't actually need to go up there, right? He just has to be to the entrance to the cave.
That'd be so rude.
Well, I mean, I think it's pretty rude
What
to
if we
murder.
we're still on
bunch of
voice
people.
chat with him. What if we put a blindfold on him?
You can sense it.
Don't worry about it, Galahad. Don't worry about it. We'll see you soon.
All right, you hang up, but it sounds as if he'll attempt to make his way to you within 3 to 4 days.
Dang, I sure hope he doesn't die or turn into a werewolf, you know?
Wilson, are you sure you didn't steal his horse's name and just like make it your own?
I mean,
Listen, man, our 2 horses are based off of 2 completely separate movies that are not even in the same franchise.
What? What?
Angus is from the Pixar film Brave, which though Pixar was
You mean
taken over.
Drave. You mean Drave.
Drave, about a strong, young, red-haired male individual who had a bad connection with his father, and in an event
shot
to save
spears from a bow.
threw spears very, very well and had to go save his 3 younger sisters because they were turned into a bunch of pigs.
Are you just emulating Drave, Wilson?
No, not in the slightest, but Angus was named after the horse.
Magnus is the one with the person with the really short hair, right?
Right.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Magnus is a Disney film with an individual with very short cropped brown hair that had the power to harm people and was heavily sought after by a villain, but eventually found true love and was able to revert the curse.
And then their hair was orange and
Longer.
longer.
What?
It was beautiful.
What? What?
She's not making the connection.
No.
Rap Queen?
What?
Rapuzne.
Yes,
Yeah.
Rapuzne. He was a valiant, brave soul held up in a cottage in the middle of the ocean by a wizard.
All right. Enough of movie franchises.
Wow, Brisney really getting in depth those stories.
They're wildly accurate.
You seem like a movie fanatic. Wow.
Only for Disney.
Mm-hmm. And big,
Pixar.
Pixar.
Bixby. I was going to say
Were you about to say Dixar?
Rixar.
Rixar.
Yeah.
Rixar and Bisbee.
All right, well, guys, I got a plan. I got things I want to obtain. I'm going to see if the queen's got any of them. These might help everybody, like, potion for protection from evil, remove disease,
Ooh, you can have a potion of protection? Nice.
resist energy, fire energy, I think would be a good idea.
Anti-pride lust.
Anti-emotion.
Yeah.
I don't think, but less weapons would be a good one. But I think the protection from evil would be great.
I already know how to bless weapons. I take out one of my dagger and go make it move as I go, Achoo! Oh, bless you, dagger. Boom. Bless dagger.
Well, this one goes past the damage reduction of evil creatures.
I put my sword back in its sheath.
Yours just keeps your dagger's soul from leaving its sheath.
There's a soul in there?
No, I'm just saying. And Clyde, I think we need to get you a ring of featherfall.
What? Why?
Wait,
Well, if you fall any greater than 5 feet, the featherfall spell goes off, and you will fall like a feather, and you won't die from taking fall damage.
Oh, okay.
that's going to be really helpful for you, Clyde, because you always fallen for me. Hopefully.
Guys, I think you both have been over this like multiple times.
I'm just trying to spice up the life.
Oh, God.
Too much spice. Some things are good without spice.
Without pepper. I'm allergic to pepper.
I'm allergic.
To me?
No, that's not what I was going to say.
All right, Snow's going to get up from the breakfast table. She's starting to get a little bit more use in her arms, I think, because if not, this is going to be a really hard day. And she's going to go off and she's going to try and find the queen.
Mm-hmm. While you are, first off, rolling a perception check for me.
16.
As you are roaming your way about the castle in an attempt to find the queen, you actually get a message.
I open up the message.
It's from Draken.
Oh, I read the message.
We gave some of our members a sealant to keep away the demons. We're attempting to procure more. We're at a holy temple, which is a lot further east in a separate part of the realm. We're currently near the 10th floor. Meanwhile, though, we've heard rumor that the exit to the next floor is actually in the Queen's Garden. If you have a little bit of downtime before you continue with your mission, we'd like you to explore in there a little.
She responds back, got it. Also, I'm looking to see if I can procure this here, but if I can't, I'll let you know. But just keep an eye out for like potions of protection from evil or ring of protection from evil, if you wouldn't mind.
Potions, those will be relatively easy to procure.
Exactly.
Permanency rings, those are a little bit harder. They're higher end. They'd cost a lot.
I know. All right, but that's about it, and that's what she sends.
Okay, great. After about 6 minutes, you're able to find the queen.
Your Majesty.
Well, I've heard you've come back for a brief stay.
Yeah, we managed to put Greed out of his misery for the time being, but we determined that we were not well equipped to continue on down there right now.
Yes, I was afraid of such a thing may occur. I know that there were very arduous trials down there from last I've heard from my men.
Well, not only that, the maze kind of shifts around and tries to hide the exit. Beyond that, however, I do have my paladin coming to aid us in our travels down there. However, I do believe our group is going to need a few more items in order to travel through the labyrinth more successfully.
Absolutely, not a problem. If there's anything I can do to assist you, just let me know. Though I must say, if the cost is too steep, we may ask for some compensation, or if need be, we will just withhold some from the reward.
Well, obviously. Almost everything I'm looking at is like 50 gold up to 750.
Tell me we're going to have a place to spend it.
The most expensive one that I have is the Ring of Featherfall, which is 1,200 gold.
Some of those things we have on us as of current. Others we would have to procure and or make.
Okay.
Also, is there a specific quantity of what you want of these? Or is it just one per?
Snow sends out a message basically asking like what's everyone's current like armor classes. What's your AC basically? And who anybody have magic resist, damage reduction, etc.
My armor bonus is 3.
Your AC is a 3?
No, my AC is 19.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
I respond that my armor class is 26.
Is it actually? Jeez.
11.
Oh, okay.
Remember, we tried to fix that. We can't.
I go into the typey thingy and I say wand staff.
What specifically are you looking for? I know what you want, but you just have to go to the right person and ask.
Okay.
Because you're currently just sitting in the dining hall right now.
Okay, I go to Lucian.
Okay, wonderful. You make your way into the library and you're able to find Lucian, who's currently sitting down with a book, sipping a cup of tea.
Lucian, I need to do more damage.
Well, that's a very common request, but at the same time, it seems as if you are already decked out pretty well.
I don't do enough.
Maybe something that would suit you better would be a defensive spell. That way you can exist for a little bit longer.
Okay.
What I can do for you is I can work with some of the priests and craft you a wand that may be useful for your adventures.
Yes! Please! How much does it cost?
Let's see.
Crunch the numbers. Wands are pretty cheap normally.
What I would recommend to you, and it would actually be of great assistance to your entire party, is 2 wands. They'd take about 2 days to craft, 2 days each. But one would be a wand of protection from evil, and another one would be a wand of mage armor.
All right. Sounds good.
It'll just be level 1, so it would actually only take a day per. So in 2 days, you would have both your wand of protection from evil and your wand of mage armor. And each wand is good for 50 uses. You can use each spell 50 times.
How much does it cost, though, in gold?
It will cost you 1,000 gold each.
For each wand?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I take out my key. I get my key from Lucian. Thank you, Lucian. Love you. Bye. I keep asking him for this. I open the door. I give him 2,000 gold. Close the door. Give him back the key.
I would like a bag of holding if they are able to procure me one.
They're expensive. Fine, I keep my key then in my inventory.
For all those doors down there.
So I
don't
assume I'm
know.
still with Clyde in the dining room.
That's even worse, though. You can't access your money if there's no door.
Well,
Like,
no,
what if you find a
so
wandering
I was
merchant?
emptying out my inventory so that I could pick more gold up and put it in there later when we come across more wealth.
Yeah. For all those greeds we're going to fight.
You don't know that other demons won't have real gold.
The likelihood.
Pride seems like someone who might have wealth because as part of your pride, you take pride in the fact that you're wealthy and powerful and awesome.
Yeah, that's about the only one that makes sense, though.
Or Pride is just prideful of himself.
mean,
and doesn't care
I'm
about
not
it.
really-
He doesn't need
I'm
money
pretty
to
sure
be...
Yo,
Greed,
Allie.
listed off some things that other demons have, so...
While these days are going on, I would like to train with my whip and other stuff.
With all that being said, Snow, did you ever respond to Draken's message?
Which part?
Any of it?
Yeah, I did. I'm pretty sure I responded to all of it.
The last one where you just closed it.
Oh, yeah, where it was money. And I was like,
dot.
yeah, I know.
No, when he told you to go investigate the Queen's Garden.
I said, will do.
Okay.
I definitely responded to that
Yeah.
already.
Wait, so we have to go do that.
Yeah, I was
We
probably
can't
not
wait
here.
2 days to do that. We might as well do that while we're waiting for our stuff.
I was going to take a day for my character to recover so she could actually use her arms more effectively.
Can we just not see a healer?
I mean, I was just going to take a
You can just
bath.
take a day of R&R, just a little bit of relaxation. If you don't need to, you can just lounge, study up on books, read a little more, try and recover your
Train
nugget. Yeah, train your nugget to be more more useful, sorry. He already is as useless as it gets.
Excuse you.
And then, just practice with whips and knives,
Can I do research on magical materials?
Sure.
I asked the queen if I can get 5 remove disease,
Mhm.
which would be about 50 each, 3 keen edge, and 2 remove paralysis, and 2 bless weapon. Would that be financially feasible?
Financially isn't the problem.
It's the actuality of
It's the actuality of making the potions. It would take some time to craft, especially since I've already overheard that Lucian has already put in a request for some of the priests to imbue their magical energy into wands.
God dang it.
Some of what you have requested we do have on hand, but other than that we would have to manage to procure and make everything with the necessary ingredients. With that being said, it would probably take an extension of 2 to 3 days longer than what it would take for the wands, because most of the staff is currently working on those.
Ah, jeez. Are any of them available in advance? Do you have any of those at all?
I mean, as soon as they are finished with what they are doing, I know normally that we have 5 priests in staff. So currently 3 of them are working on the wands, which means we would have 2 available to start the potions. But in order to finish them, we would generally need the rest of them to do it a little bit quicker, which is why it would take 2 to 3 days to finish all of those for you. So in total, after hers are done, it would take anywhere from 4 to 5 days in total. So about a week.
45 days.
Oh, okay. A week, huh? All right.
But it takes a week or 2 for it to respawn.
Uh-huh. So if we go back in there at the beginning of the week and
If
Beelzebub's
Because
respawn.
It's freaking Quentin. It's definitely going to respawn.
Well, then
Only
again,
50% chance. I'll roll for it right now if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
He knows.
if he did respawn, we would know how to deal with him,
But
Just
we'd
kill
have to
him.
deal with him again.
and we could avoid the
Just-
piles of gold.
More than likely, Snow's just going to give up on the
It would
potions.
just be a buzz kill.
Shoe fly, don't bother me.
If you wanted it to be done faster, you can specify only certain potions. Also, she said a week at most. She said she believes 4 to 5 days. So 4 to 5 days, you'd still have 2 days before the week is up.
I mean, I literally did specify potions, but that's fine.
We have to go back there anyway, though.
Snow's just going to bid adieu and take the day to rest.
Wonderful. All right, so you are all going about your various business. Allie, we'll talk a little bit more about different
Yeah.
forms of magical and better property metals and weaponry. Handle, you attempted to work with Nugget, making him a little bit better, working up that charisma slowly but surely. Daggers and whips over there.
Can I train with specifically Darius in some friendly banter? Friendly, specifically. Like,
Darius isn't really proficient in whips.
what about Dorian? I haven't seen Dorian.
Aren't
in
you training
so
in
long.
daggers, though?
I'm going
trying
to tell you right now, whips are the crappiest weapon in the game. You're wasting your time on whips. They do not do damage. They don't get better. All they do is trip.
Just have your whip for fun and then the other stuff for the real.
Fine, I'll
Stuff.
train with my daggers.
You are literally a rogue. You're supposed to
Wait,
be
you're a rogue?
stabbing.
I thought you were a caster.
Well, she's supposed to be like a sneaky stealth magic rogue.
What?
Whips are not good for rogues.
I just...
Do you crit at all?
She's got a 17 to 20 crit on that dagger. No, this dagger is already keen and
Wait,
masterwork, by the way.
what about the whip?
Why are you talking? She was the one who was talking about.
I'm just letting you know. But yeah, she is
Your dagger's good.
ignoring the archetypes and subclasses. Effectively, what this translates is to a level 4 summoner, level 3 rogue, level 2 arcane trickster.
She's a summoner?
Yes.
Who do you think Alistair is? He's been shutting up.
Well, if she
because he's
put
been
points
annoying.
into summoner, Alistair would be a lot more powerful, but she's focused on rogue, so she's going rogue.
Okay, you have to pick one. Why
Well,
are you
He
both?
built that per her specifications.
Yeah.
She told me something she wanted, and I found out there was a way to do it, but she needed to multi-class into 3 different things in order for her to get there.
I like who I am. I'll train with my daggers.
Training montage.
Sleeping montage.
Sleeping montage.
Now that is what I would like in real life.
So after your day passes, you all wake up the next morning. So it's now been 2 full days. Well, you rested through the evening, so it's been 1.5 days since you've been back from the labyrinth.
Oh my god, that's so much nicer. How much of my charisma did I get back?
Did you rest the entire day?
Yes, because I lost 3 points of charisma.
I believe that should be fully healed back then.
I get one of my wands.
You are able to procure your wand of mage armor.
For how long?
It lasts for an hour.
That's nice.
Right, so, Snow, now that we've rested, relaxed, and slightly better prepared, and we're waiting on a few more things to get here, including the potions and Gallahan.
The most important thing.
Yeah,
person.
is he alive?
Yeah.
I don't know why he wouldn't be. He
Dangerous.
didn't message us that he was dead.
Wilson.
Well, he still shows up in our guild, so clearly I assume if someone's dead, they wouldn't show up in your guild feed.
All right, Wilson, next time that I'm dead, I'll let you know.
Thanks, Snow. I
Have you
really
died
appreciate
before?
No, I'm just saying.
I
like,
have.
Clearly, apparently, I can message you and tell you I'm dead.
Right.
Well, I
Are we all
assume
talking
that-
through messaging? Where are we?
it. You're all in the dining hall right now.
Okay.
You're enjoying breakfast for the
Yeah.
morning.
What are we eating?
Waffles.
Pancakes? Ooh, waffles.
Waffles.
But I want them
Yummy.
to be like bowl waffles.
Wait.
Dude,
So would you
bowl
like
waffles.
have syrup inside of it and then
No.
you, like, eat
You can
it
fill it
like
with the ice cream and fruit and stuff.
Oh, that sounds so yummy, like a sorbet.
All I can imagine
Clyde made
is
this.
our GM carefully thinking out plot and characters and enemies that we are to defeat and to battle. And y'all like, what are we eating for breakfast? Is it waffles?
You all have bowls made of waffles with 2 scoops of vanilla ice cream sprinkled with cherries and caramel drizzled on top.
That sounds
Yum.
so good.
All right, I'm going to take a few
Oh.
bites and then let Nugget eat it.
Zana, do you have a forked tongue?
Hmm?
Do you have a forked
What?
tongue?
No.
No.
No? Okay, I was just wondering if it would help more with like tying a cherry stem.
No,
I can
all
try.
right. She's technically more human than tiefling.
Yeah, I only have
horns and
four-
a tail.
all right,
Also,
we've
is she
gone
a
over this.
tiefling?
Okay,
Like, what?
just to give you a description, R.A., this is Zana.
Hi.
Zana
Mhm.
has long brown curly hair.
dark brown.
Dark brown. She has bubbage. She has a regular tongue. She has a very thin, I think it's actually almost normal now, tail.
Yeah.
Almost normal. And
Does it
very
grow?
tiny horns that are hidden underneath her bumpets in her hair, which
Well,
I think she actually reveals now.
Bumpets?
I took
Like-
out.
Got little bumpets.
And then you
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I hid them for so long.
She had bumpets.
Okay. Does that clear up everything? Are there going to be any more questions about her
No.
tongue?
No.
Also-
Did I already ask that?
Just
So, are we planning then to go into the Queen's Garden? Or
Absolutely.
yeah.
Fun.
Do we want to do that today?
We're going to find the exit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find the exit.
Yes,
I'm
there's an
gonna-
exit on this floor and it's
Mhm.
in the Queen's Garden. Draken told me.
Where does it lead?
Oh, okay.
Let's just go to the next floor.
This is
Well,
so
I mean, we could
exciting.
arguably just go to the next floor.
No, I
No.
want the reward.
Well, I mean, we can come back.
Wilson.
We can come back.
Bad Wilson.
We can come back.
Can NPCs
Wilson,
leave
the
If
their
deserter.
level? Their
What?
floor?
Yes, you can leave and then
No,
come
the
back.
NPCs. Can they leave their floor?
You have not experienced anyone who's been able to do this thus far.
All right.
Yeah, if so, I would have taken Pierre.
Have we experienced anyone who's tried?
You have not, no.
Okay.
Well, anyway, I think that we should probably explore the Queen's Forest a little bit. Also, I mean, that would be a great opportunity to grind some experience and maybe level up
Or
before
treasure.
going back in. Going into a forest, you're really not likely to find treasure.
Well, let's just be honest here. We all know what Snow really wants. She just wants to see her Leshy friends again.
Okay,
Wait.
listen. They were cute.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but I know what you want.
Not really. I was actually just asked to go into the forest by Draken.
So you're saying you don't want to see your cute little Leshy friends and dance around a fire again?
Isn't it in the garden?
What?
The exit, isn't it in the garden, not the
Yeah.
forest?
The garden is
The
a
Queen's
forest.
Garden is the forest.
Kind of garden is that?
A big
No,
one.
One
What?
with trees.
That's not a freaking garden. That's a forest.
It is
What?
Where did you fly? Remember that night that we flew? Where
And you were assaulted
flew?
by bats.
You were assaulted by the giant
Yeah,
bats.
but I thought that was the forest.
Oh.
because
giant
it's
bats.
a forest.
Oh, it's absolutely freaking massive and immensely
Oh.
dangerous for normal people.
But then, all right, did you
Gosh.
see anything? I mean, it was dark, but did you see anything when you were flying?
I saw water,
Okay.
like a beach.
That sounds useful.
I don't.
just all bats trying
there
to kill
was weird. There was something that was evil coming from a direction that wasn't the direction of the bats.
I mean, that's probably the cave.
I mean, the thing that was behind me was an ocean. So,
her. The ocean is evil.
there's the hill here, right, which is where the bats
I think you're
was
confusing
running
yourself.
that way.
I'm
And
letting
then
you know
the-
what was behind you was
the
the mountain,
cave
and you were
is
flying
here?
towards the river
No,
or the ocean.
no.
when I turned around, you both
Other
don't
way
have a
around.
sense of direction.
She was flying back towards the Queen's Castle, aka towards the mountain, and in
Right.
front of her there was something evil.
Okay,
but it wasn't. The
you said what was
bats.
behind you was evil.
I mean, there were bats behind me.
No, she said what was behind her wasn't evil,
Okay,
but
I'm
This is
she
the
was being
ocean.
chased by bats.
okay.
Right.
All right, who's ready to scale that cliff again?
As long as we don't have to come back up anytime soon.
Can we
I wanna
like
fly.
fashion? Oh, it's really bad that
grappling
Daniel's
hook?
not here anymore. We could have made an elevator.
Please
We
don't
could've
make me
made an
think about him. It'll make me cry.
Can't you make people fly or something?
Yes, but I can't.
Okay.
He chose
I
different
can't.
spells, maybe.
You know
but I
what?
can't.
It's too bad SAO isn't here. We need some comedic relief.
We could have pushed him off the cliff.
Leverage. We could use leverage.
Or we could all levitate down.
Anyway, all right, let's get ready to.
Down
What?
isn't the issue.
It's the
Down,
up.
The up. The
Oh,
up is the
well,
problem.
Then we just fly up.
They can't
We
fly.
can't.
Oh.
I mean,
Unless you want to expend like spell slots, from what I understand.
I mean, if we
My,
take like a nap, do
Sure.
that.
Yeah.
an
Okay.
8-hour nap. So
Yeah.
sleep.
Just sleep
Micro.
before
however
we
you
go
want to
up.
think about it.
All right, come on, guys. Let's get ready and head out. Wilson, you're gonna have to leave Angus behind again.
I'm aware.
She can summon Steed.
I also am aware.
After a little bit of rest and relaxation in the Queen's Castle, you all have managed to recoup yourselves. The once weary adventurers have managed to rebolster themselves and are currently going back down the cliff. How do you suppose that you wish to do this? Again, it is a about 3,000-foot drop from the cliff edge. RA is flying, spreading her beautiful, radiant, vermilion fire wings.
All right,
as-
before you go down, can I like grab your feet and maybe
I'm
Go
not
down.
strong enough to carry you.
You don't have to be strong enough to carry me. I have to be strong enough to hold on.
No, we will fall and die.
Dang it. What about you, Ugwin? Can I just piggyback?
I really don't know how that works, to be
See,
honest with you.
there's 1, 2. Well, he doesn't matter. 3, 4, 5. Okay, I don't have enough casts for everybody. Oh wait, you two don't matter anyway.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
so
can
it's
fly.
1,
Float.
2, 3, 4. Lucia.
Oh,
You can just hold Nichia.
Are you gonna leave Nichia?
Yeah, I think I can hold him.
Snow.
Yeah.
Throws
What do you? Why are you grabbing your dog? How are you supposed to climb down a rope like that?
Come here, Wilson.
Yeah?
Look over there.
and he turns
We're
and
standing at the edge, right?
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah, see that?
Yeah.
I push him. I cast Featherfall.
Oh, wait, I'm so. Ooh, it's like gently floating.
That looks like fun. Snow, can you push me off a cliff?
Yeah, sure.
Aww.
Doesn't cast Featherfall.
You didn't.
roll to cast. Please crit fail. Please crit fail. Please crit fail. Oh, it's a 10.
I cast Featherfall.
Both of them are plummeting rather slowly, like a nice, gentle leaf in the wind. They slowly descend, floating back and
All right,
forth
I
until
jump
they
off and-
gently land.
Clyde pushes Featherfall on Clyde.
I don't like it.
And then I jump off and cast Featherfall on myself. And I'm like sitting cross-legged, holding Nichia in my arms.
Wonderful.
I'm starting to think, wow, this might not have been a good idea. We didn't climb down with ropes. So how do we climb back up?
The ropes are there. We'll be fine. No.
We're all already falling now.
I get in my elevator and I go down.
Just pushes a couple of buttons, pulls the lever.
Well, Zana, you're right. I forgot to put the rope up.
who's the
person who can't find words.
who's the bad
That's-
one now?
That's you.
Dang it, she's right.
All right, so as you all gently descend into the deep, expansive forest, your feet make contact with the leaves and you slowly break through the canopy of this deciduous land. And you realize that these trees are absolutely massive. As you've seen this a few times before, this is your third venture in, but you're still taken aback by the rather immense and large, deep green foliage which covers the entire floor and ceiling of the entire forest.
I'm home. Nobody responds, I guess. Okay.
Welcome home.
Mommy's home.
I think you have to sing.
Really?
Yeah.
He is a lumberjack and he's okay.
Wait, we're cutting down the trees?
No.
I would
No.
not want to handle that massive wood. No, thank you.
Sure. Okay, fine. She's really happy to be back down here because she does kind of want to see the Leshies, and she starts singing like a little Leshy song, like, "Oh, little Leshies, come home to mommy." Blah blah blah. That's about as much as I know what to do with this. So
Those were some good lyrics.
It was wonderful.
She's
There is no response as you sing this little ditty through the forest.
it's cuter than what I just did. Okay.
Is it?
Yeah,
My character's
we're
cuter than I am.
I can roll a performance check if you want.
Sure, roll performance to see if you
19.
Okay. I will roll to see. You are greeted with no response except the rustling of the leaves as the branches sway in the gusts of wind.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Jeez.
Oh no.
well, better to accept death now than later.
Perception?
Yeah, I'd like to have
Everyone, please roll a perception and a survival check.
Ooh, that was a 19 roll, but my perception total is
15.
19.
33.
17.
And then you wanted survival? I crit failed on survival, though.
Nice.
Oh, survival.
Well, Snow died. 23 for
Oh.
survival.
Oh, Nachia can make a survival check and perception, right?
Yes,
17
yes.
survival.
His perception is crap.
Snow, I need you to roll a will save for me.
17 on survival and 19 on perception.
14 on will.
Who rolled higher than a 20 on perception?
I rolled I had a 33.
Okay. Anyone besides her?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. Snow.
Yeah.
As you enter in the forest and you're singing your little ditty, as you are walking through a brief clearing of trees, you see off in the distance, there's a stump. On the stump, you see there seems to be a little leshy body, but it does not look well. It looks injured and hurt.
No.
And you immediately rush over to said stump.
Snow? No, I'm following her. She knows this
We
forest
all
better than
follow
I do.
her.
No, I don't.
I don't know
Out
that.
of game,
She
but
got
yeah.
lost.
I don't know that.
Oh,
All
no.
I know.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. It's dead. Dead? Is
You-
it dead?
Do you go over to inspect it? Would you try and pick it up or anything?
Perception.
Let's see. How dumb am I?
Am I
I'm
with
gonna
her?
roll. Can I roll a will save just to see? Because I know I shouldn't walk over there.
Mhm.
I feel like she would too, but at the same time, I don't know exactly which way I should go with that.
Right.
So I'll roll a will.
Can I perception the leshy?
Sure.
25 for my will, so I probably wouldn't approach. Can I make
24 perception.
It looks like a very dead leshy.
Oh, that thing looks dead, Snow.
It's
How did
just
it die?
resting there, lifeless, on top of a stump.
no? Snow,
No-
I guess would be.
nature?
Hmm?
Knowledge nature?
Sure, roll a knowledge nature if you want. You're at negatives because you haven't seen this creature before. Well, you don't know them intimately, at least.
Oh, wait, how much do I?
Oh, I'll let you know. Just tell me what your knowledge nature roll is. Total.
24.
It would appear as if the leshy is very, very dead.
It looks dead. With these.
Its lifeless body rests upon the stump. It seems as if it's been there for about a day or two, with no one tending to it. As if it had a sickness or something and just shriveled up and died.
Do you think your other leshy friends are okay?
Probably not.
I was talking to Snow, but sure.
She's in shock.
Does she do anything?
I'm gonna give Snow a hug.
Don't hug me.
You go to give her a warm embrace, and then you are met by an arm which slowly pushes you away to an appropriate distance.
I take the leshy and put it in my inventory.
So you go to grab the leshy.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna put it in your inventory?
It could have some really cool materials or something that could be useful later.
Oh
you
my gosh.
monster!
It's a plant thing.
It's
You don't know what it does? I don't know what it does.
You don't know what that
Oh
is.
God.
You don't know.
Real quick. What is your CMD?
That's a good question.
16.
16? Okay, cool.
Just a quick question.
No reason in particular here, but
Oh no.
Wait, there's no reason that they would just leave that body there.
as you say this,
All right, no.
Aura is rushing up to the stump and she goes to grab the leshy. As she has the small creature wrapped lovingly in her arms, immediately her body is thrusted up into the air as the stump itself uproots itself
Whoa.
and grabs you with one of the trunks.
Oh no.
Oh, that's awesome.
There is currently a wooden vine wrapped around your torso, thrusting you into the air, and it is the stump. It looks as if is alive.
I burst into flames.
Okay.
All right. How do you go about doing that? What do you do?
It's a mimic.
I do fire stuff. I'm a fire person.
But that doesn't
I
mean
can
you
just light
burst into
myself on
flames.
fire.
No, I don't think you can.
Well, I can.
Do you have that ability?
I can
Okay. I
make
need
things
you
on
to
fire,
roll
so
a
can I just-
concentrate.
No?
What is there a specific spell or ability you are attempting to use to do fire? What everyone sees as this trunk, which seemed normal at first, pops out with eyes and seems to have a carnivorous mouth, a maw which goes as the trunk uproots itself and goes to bear wooden teeth. It seems to have multiple trunk limbs which it is flailing about and currently has Ra entangled in one arm.
Are my arms able to touch it?
Oh,
With
yes.
My hands? Okay, then I touch of combustion on the
I need you to roll a concentration check because you are grappled. Spellcasters take negatives while grappled.
15.
No, your spell fails.
Oh.
As you attempt to slap it, your concentration is broken as you are being thrusted upon in the air, as you did not expect to be hoisted into such by a trunk. You are flailing about and you attempt to hit it and catch it on fire, but the trunk has you in its grasp and is squeezing the life out of you. All right, everyone, if you would please for me, roll initiative. And then order yourselves from lowest to highest.
Order ourselves.
I got 8.
What do you add to your initiative?
Dexterity.
Oh,
You add your initiative bonus.
12.
26.
All right, is 26 the highest,
13.
everyone?
16. Ugwin is highest. I'm next, so 16.
I got 13 and then
12.
Ooh, maybe Nachia can actually hit this one.
Ooh.
Alistair's been surprisingly quiet, so I can only assume that he's been judging us all internally.
why would he do that?
stopped.
Does that mean you're judging yourself?
Quite literally, yes, I hate myself.
Oh my god, that's sad.
That's why Alistair hates, but yet again still cares for me.
Ugwin, you are up first.
All right.
Did I take damage?
Let's see. Grapple. No, he was only able to grab you in the
Oh, you said
surprise
he
round.
was squeezing me.
All right, if you insist, you take 6 damage.
Okay.
You didn't even roll that. Anyhow, I'll cast Burning Hands.
Is that a touch spell?
No, it's a cone.
Oh, that's right. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
At it.
At it, are you actively attempting to avoid her?
Yes.
Okay. Because remember, anything that's not her fire does hurt her.
Yeah.
You're in the middle of a clearing right now, so you have a little bit of space.
All right. The range is 15 feet, Dana.
Yeah, you should be within range. I assume you all kind of gathered around the stump and the clearing to inspect
Yeah.
the Lessie to a degree.
13 damage.
Tasty.
And then Nugget will jump out and grow in size.
Beautiful. All right, with that, Snow, your turn.
Okay. Snow is going to begin a battle dance, inspire courage.
Mhm.
And then she is going to. I need to have one for Nachia too. Hold on. I'll use my D12. She is going to step forward into the space and then have Nachia go around and flank.
How big is this thing?
Medium-sized creature.
And that would be my turn because that was my movement and my standard action.
Okay, great. Was Nichia
Actually,
going to do anything?
I'm actually going to have Nachia roll and he's going to attack and try and bite. He is on this side. Oh, Nachia, you might actually hit something. Okay, 19 to hit.
Miss. Oh, wait. Ooh, wait.
Wait,
Oh, wait.
he's getting a flanking bonus.
Yeah, hits.
Okay, so 21, so he hits. Okay, and then he does 5 damage.
Ooh.
Spicy.
Very. All right. It is the creature's turn. It picks Allie up and it slams her on the ground, wrapping its tentacle even more around it.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
How much will I take?
12 damage, and I need you to roll a fortitude save.
20.
On the fortitude save?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Other than that, it is going to take one of its tentacles. Going to take a swat at Nachia, who just tried to bite at him. What's Nachia's AC?
His AC is 24.
The tree takes its giant trunk and swings and grazes the back of him, but he doesn't take any damage as it barely brushes across his new barding.
Good job, Nachia.
All right, it is Ra's turn.
I try to slap it with fire again.
Do it. Okay, great. Roll a concentration check.
I don't know what your role is, but considering it by your facial expression.
It's worse than I thought. There's a little dot that tells you whether it's a 9 or a 6. 10.
So you are again flailing, beating at this trunk, which is currently grabbing you and squeezing the life out of you. You've just been slammed to the ground. You let out a exasperated oof as you are slammed against the ground and you are dazed and unable to cast your spell. RL, your turn.
Still.
Great.
Dang. 19.
Okay.
If I have to take my whole action to move anyway.
If you're going to try and walk around behind it to get a flanking bonus, you would proc an attack of opportunity, just letting you know.
This way still.
Okay. Well, I get to roll his perception against your stealth.
Okay.
How does it perceive?
With its feelers.
With its eyes.
Like maybe vibrations they're walking?
Tremor sense.
Ah.
Yeah. What's your AC?
19. Does it detect me?
It wheels around and slaps you with one of its tentacles and does 12 damage.
Quack off, man. I only stealth because y'all were like, you don't have to go invisible every time you want to attack something.
Well, it wouldn't matter.
You didn't.
It
You
doesn't
could
see
stealth
with
for
its
free, and
eyes.
you could have made an attack roll if you just walked up to him because you're already getting a flanking bonus from where we were.
All right. Wilson is going to charge in with his glaive and attempt to slash at it. Bolstering down, getting in a running position, he nestles his glaive underneath his arm and charges directly in at the creature and goes to stab it, but the creature kind of rears up on its legs as its trunks, and Wilson kind of just runs directly under it because he doesn't know how to stab a tree.
Wilson, you stab up! Stab up!
Well, I'm not used to trees having legs and raising themselves off the ground.
Meanwhile, Clyde looses an arrow and does 8 damage.
Good job, Clyde. It's not you this time.
You see, Snow, I'm more useful than at least 2 or 3 of us here, I
Quack
think.
off. Quack off.
The quackometer has gone up to 3.
Oh, man.
All right, Ugin, top of the round to you.
I remember what I was going to do. I'm going to roll knowledge nature.
Okay.
Figure out how strong this thing is.
Okay.
Ooh, a nat crit.
Ooh, you
Unlike
can tell
You know about its mother, its father, and where it was born, and everything.
that this creature is one that you have heard about. It is actually known as a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Okay.
So it would be about yay strong, as I just go ahead and show him the monster index and allow him to read the stat block. Okay?
All right. Yeah, that's good.
Is that about good?
Yep.
All right.
Probably don't want to set everybody on fire.
Wise.
Just a thought.
Now, she can set everyone on fire, but not you. You're not that special.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyways. I cast Burning Hand.
Oh, let's go. So are you... This will actually... Do they get a reflex save to, mitigate damage? Yeah, you want to read Burning Hands?
Well, maybe you should know what it does.
Maybe
What?
I should know your spells?
Yep.
I probably should, but I'm bad at this job.
Yeah, reflex 1/2.
Okay, reflex for half? Okay, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, that is going to hit Nachia, Snow, Zana, R.A., and the monster, correct?
Isn't Wilson underneath of it?
Oh, and Wilson.
You're hitting everybody.
Okay,
Good,
listen.
do it.
Wouldn't some of them have cover
If I'm
from
on fire
other people being in
and
front of
taking
them?
damage, and then I set myself on
Wilson
fire.
would have cover from the angle. Wait, which one's you? Are you the D12 or the D10?
I'm the D100.
You're the D100? So the only person who would actually have good cover would be Wilson. But then again, remember, the tree is more vertical than that. So the fire would go underneath the legs and hit Wilson too.
You said it
anyway.
was a stump.
Correct. And it uprooted itself and it is standing on its... Yes. It's standing like this.
A big
All right.
tree.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Fine. What's the
Yeah.
reflex save?
DC 16.
Ooh, say
14.
Nice. All right, so I need Snow, you and Nichia both need to roll a reflex save. Zana, I need you to roll a reflex save, and I will roll one for Wilson as well. And I'm going to roll one for the stump. Okay, Wilson manages to duck and tumble on the ground and gets directly under your giant cone of burning hands. The stump basically undulates its legs to move up and down really, really quickly and manages to mitigate the damage as well.
Nice.
As you miss the proper body,
26.
you were able to roll out of the way as a giant cone of fire.
Nichia was a 10, I was a 12.
You take half
And
damage.
both of you get hit straight with the 14 damage.
Ow! What are you doing, Ugwin?
I'm hitting it.
His best.
This is the only offensive spell I took.
Wild. Really? You sat down and prepared all your spells for the day? This is the only offensive spell you have?
Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Okay. Stump's turn. Oh wait, no, Snow's turn. Snow.
Ah, ooh. Puts out the flames really quick. Okay.
Yeah, how much damage did I take?
Oh, yeah, you I don't think you don't get a reflex save, so you take the full damage. 14.
Thanks.
This fire hurts me.
A lot.
Snow is going to continue on with her battle dance, which is a free action at this point.
Mhm.
She's going to roll to hit. I get a flanking bonus, so +2, plus my inspired courage. That's another +2, so that's +4. So that is 11 right now, and then 22 to hit.
Hits.
I think I have 2 attacks, so I'm going to roll to do my full attack as well.
Yep, sure. If you don't need to move.
Oh, yeah, because you're using your lower BAB. Okay, so the second one actually does miss. But the first one does
The 20
thrust.
misses?
Yes.
Wow.
But the first one does manage to thrust directly into the body of the trunk.
I'm using my rapier, by the way. That's what I was using. 11 damage.
Nice.
Nichia is also going to attack. Nichia rolls to hit, and it is not going to hit, but it's a 19.
That misses.
Or 18. I'm sorry.
Yep.
But anyway, it still misses, but yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
The trunk is going to squeeze Allie tighter once more, and then is going to lift it up and take a big bite out of you.
Do I not get a turn?
You go after the tree. So tree goes first.
14,000 damage.
No. Oh my god, that would be terrible.
I die.
18 damage as it squeezes you and
God.
wraps
I'm
its
almost
tentacles
dead.
around you and takes a big bite out of you, and I need you to roll another fortitude save.
25.
All right, with that, it is your turn, but let me tell you, the bottom half of you is currently in the jaws of the beast, quite literally.
I dimensional door to whoever's within range to get the f- out of there.
Or roll a concentration check to see if your spell goes on. This is like the worst. A spellcaster is the worst person to be grappled.
Okay, so it would literally be impossible then. Because the highest roll you can get is a 20, and my fortitude is like 4. Or not my fortitude, my charisma's 4. So I can never do anything.
Was that a nat crit? Or what would you roll?
I rolled an 8.
Yeah, you're a spellcaster. You
Wait,
gotta
what?
stay in backline.
It's impossible. I can't. Can I take out a flame arrow and just stab it?
You have two other options, right? You can roll an escape artist to escape the grapple, or you can roll an opposing grapple check to try and grab out of it. But if you do to try an opposing grapple check, it gets an attack on you.
All right.
So the safest one would be
Can I
escape
escape
artist.
artist yet?
Yes, you
This
can.
turn?
Yeah, you can use an escape artist.
20.
GM, what?
It doesn't go.
So
No, it doesn't
it's
go through.
literally impossible for me to get out of here.
No,
Is
it
and I
is. It
can't
is. You need
damage
an aid another
either.
action once you with somebody else helping.
All right, it's your turn.
All right. Am I still positioned? I will take out both of my daggers,
Okay.
and I will try and have Alistair peck at it.
Okay.
Stabby stab, dagger 1.
Okay. Sure. Roll.
I'm pretty sure that misses.
Yeah. Shut up. Second dagger. Gosh dang it.
The 18 to hit still misses.
Yeah. Alistair.
Roll for Alistair. I don't think his to hit's the best though.
That nothing.
Nat miss. He flies around and swoops down at the tree, but ends up just standing on it and pecking the wood and doing no damage. All right.
I tried.
Wilson comes in with
Wilson!
his blade.
Challenge the dang thing.
As you say that, Wilson turns around, goes to reach for his horn,
Horse.
and tries to blow on his horn. But as he does, he actually trips on one of the roots and falls prone.
Oh no. Oh.
Clyde goes and nooses 2 fire arrows and shoots and lands both of them and does 22 damage.
Clyde. Clyde's the one that's doing something here.
You say this out loud, and poor Clyde.
I take offense. I've been doing things for both
I
the
was
last
saying
boss
it-
fights.
In affirmation.
Wait, I never put my fire wings away, right?
I assumed you did because you were walking
Right,
through
you
a forest.
assumed I did, but I never did. So this tree's been on fire like this whole freaking time.
Except your wings don't do damage.
Doesn't specify that your wings do damage.
Also, you probably should have said something sooner.
Yeah.
All right, Handle, it's your turn, and then Snow, and then the trees. You have a healing spell that can target her from here?
I have 15 health.
One that would also heal the tree.
She has 15 HP. It couldn't do that in a round.
Hang on. Just
It can do more than that in a round.
give me a second here.
You know, this was supposed to be a very quaint forest encounter.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be.
It was not meant to be more challenging than the demon bosses that you fought, but a backline squishy got grappled,
Well, here we are.
and here we are.
I also can't use my lightning or anything
You,
because we're in the forest.
I mean, you could, but you'd
It's
set the
not
forest
open
on
sky.
fire.
Again.
I don't think it'll go through,
Ooh, that's a
so I
good
wouldn't
point.
be able to
Good
hit
point,
it.
Yeah,
Kill yourself.
We're in
by
a
accident.
clearing.
you are in a
Really?
clearing. Yeah, you're in a clearing right now. I said you're in a clearing.
Yeah.
I don't
So-
think I can do it anyway. I don't have the concentration.
You can try.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have Nugget go up first
All right, Nugget.
and a tank.
Roll to hit. He
Yeah,
runs
this is
up.
gonna go well.
Just want you to know that if you attempt to cast Burning Hands, now Nugget's in the way too.
I ran out of burning hand.
All right.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna kill Allie. That's fine. Ooh, a 9 to hit.
9 to hit.
Yeah, I rolled a
Wild.
2.
He is clawing at the base of the Stump's legs, but it looks like his his claws are not even.
He bites.
He's gnawing at the base of the Stump's roots, but it looks like his teeth are not even able to penetrate the thick bark and skin of the creature.
Okay. Good try, Nugget.
I've decided that Nugget sounds like a chicken.
Let's cast Shield Other on Allie.
Oh,
Or
wild.
on-
there you go.
All right.
On RA, there you
Yeah.
go. Okay. What's the range of that? I don't know if it's
No.
touch or not.
It's not such. I think it's 45 feet.
Oh, yeah, you're good. You're good. You're able to just barely make it. You shield another on her. All right, and it's Snow's turn.
Okay. First, I'm going to have Nachia aid another on RA,
Okay.
and he's going to try and help pull her out of the grapple. So I just need to get up above a 10, right?
Correct.
Crit.
Not crit. Okay. It'll be a +4 to her next escape artist and or grapple check to attempt to escape.
Snow is going to attack. Oh, come on. Come on, Wilson. I really need you, man. It's only an 18.
That misses.
She realizes this and looks very frustrated.
Okay, you missed your first stab. Do you want to go for a second stab?
Yeah.
Let's see if your second stab's any better.
That's a lot better. 22.
That hits.
12.
So you go and you thrust into the stump with your rapier, and it impales it, and you see a little bit of green ooze kind of trickles out.
And it is the Stump's turn.
I'm sorry. It's actually a 14 because I keep forgetting to add my Inspire Courage bonus.
It is now the Stump's turn.
Come on,
Shield
Stumpy.
Other is the one that allows you to take half the damage,
Uh-huh.
correct? Okay.
Yep.
Just making sure.
Come on, Stumpy.
All right.
Is this thing not dead yet? How much health does it have?
Enough.
That's good. And by good I mean man. We've got that those rolls were low. That's not terrible. As the tree is currently consuming half of you, it slowly starts to shove its limb with you in it further and further down into its stomach, and you are now completely consumed, and you take another 18 damage. Are you going to half this?
Yes.
Okay, so you take 9 damage. You are swallowed, and I need you to roll another fortitude save.
8,
Okay. How much HP do you have left?
6.
Okay, -1. So you're at 5 now. You took a little bit of acid damage because you're in its stomach now, being swallowed and consumed. You have 5 HP remaining. All right,
You're not dead yet.
not dead yet. Zana, Xerxes, Zion, it is your turn.
Roll to stabby stab stab stab.
That ain't bad.
That ain't bad.
That ain't bad.
ain't bad.
Ooh, was that a sneak attack?
Well, yeah.
Was it declared?
No,
I've been-
it wasn't declared before roll.
Stealth the whole time, haven't I?
Yeah, but you got to tell me that you're doing a sneak attack.
Okay. Can I sneak attack my other dagger?
Yeah, I mean, technically, yes, because you're flanking. As long as you have a flanking bonus, you can sneak attack.
Let's see, 15 plus DMB.
Mm-hmm.
That is 21 to hit.
Hits.
Hits. Yes. First dagger hits. Do I want to roll for the second dagger already, or do you want me to roll
roll
damage?
second dagger first.
Second dagger. Ha ha!
Uh-huh.
My total is
20.
20.
No, 20.
Because it's
Because you
-5.
rolled 4 higher than your last one, but your BAB is 5 lower, so it's 1 less than your last roll. So it's 820.
Oh,
Wait, did you roll a nat 19?
yeah. And it's
Okay.
also critical.
So yeah, that's a critical. So yeah.
Both daggers hit.
So you need to roll
D6. And
roll
the
9 d6s.
9.
How much was your damage?
19.
Wait, what?
I got like 3, 4, 1 rolls, okay?
Right, so I'm dead.
Zana jumps up from the ground, plunges her daggers into the underbelly of the beast, and actually cuts clean through the stomach of it, and out falls Are.
Freedom!
And I'm going to roll this d6 to see if you fall unconscious for falling the distance.
God.
Well, you can have the damage, though. All right. You're going to take 3 fall damage, so you're at 2 HP remaining.
That's cool.
So wait, do I take
And
damage?
I need both Zana, Ellie, and Wilson are all going to roll a reflex save for me to dodge, to roll out of the way of the falling creature that is collapsing. No, you guys are fine. You're off to the
19.
side.
14.
You're good. You're good.
Oh,
You're
okay.
good. You manage to limply throw your body into the nearest patch of grass as a clearing that you are able to barely dodge as the creature collapses with a giant thud
Did
and
I
lands
kill
on the
it?
ground. Yes.
I killed it.
And green
Yay.
ooze is spilling all over the ground. And you can see it's acidically chewing away at the grass and ground around it.
Acid.
Nice.
Are you okay, RA?
No. No, I'm dying.
She just went through a traumatic experience.
I'm going to use Cure Mod Wounds on her.
Okay.
I'm going to
And
channel positive energy.
Ooh,
Nice.
Get that positive vibes.
The tree trunk comes back to life.
Don't
She's
you
only
dare.
unconscious.
Cure Mod does 2d8s, right? Or is it 3?
It's 2.
Ugwin, you know about this creature. Does its wood have any cool crafting qualities?
I seem to have forgotten.
Oh. Okay, well,
Probably not. That would be weird.
but it's alive. It's a living wood thing. Why wouldn't it have something?
Didn't you just spend like a day reading about magic?
Right, but I don't know what I learned yet.
Roll a knowledge nature. You all get 800 experience.
Nice.
Wait.
18.
18. You can tell that this creature's wood is actually very valuable, both for its hardness and its malleability and ability. So it is both
It's
light.
malleable and hard and
Correct. So it's
light.
yes. It's a living. It is known as living wood. Everyone, roll 2 d20s and tell me what you got.
Nat crit. 11.
10 and 1.
These dice
Natural one.
Mm-hmm.
have regained.
Oh.
12 and 17.
Oh.
It happened again.
What?
18 and 1.
Mm.
Every time we roll for loot, I always roll like a 1, a 2, or like lower than a 5 overall.
That's horrible.
I know.
Everybody here heals 21 in case you need
Nice.
that.
Woo.
I healed you by 10, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Ugwin and Snow, you both got 1 piece of living wood. Whereas Zana, you managed to procure yourself 3 pieces of living wood.
Wait.
Everyone give me your living wood, please.
No.
I want to make stuff with it.
You want my wood?
Yeah.
What you gonna give me for my wood?
I'll give you money.
You think I need money?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't know what I got.
What'd you get, Wilson?
Oh, little vial of acid. Both Ari and Ugwin, you both also managed to get a small vial of
I'll
acid.
trade you some acid.
You want the acid, kids?
Did I not get acid? I just got 3 living wood.
Just got 3 living wood.
That's cool.
Right. So you're an assassin, right? So wouldn't you want the acid?
You think I don't already have acid? Do you know where I'm
this
from?
is special tree acid.
All right, ladies.
All right. And with all of the looting and pillaging done for the day, we're going to call it there for this episode of Sword Art Online Odd. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And I hope you all had a great time.
Yeah, thank you. And also, guys, if you've been enjoying the series, enjoyed our Odd Doggy series, or any of the episodes, please consider leaving us a review and sharing us with your friends. And by reviews, I mean leave us a review on iTunes, Podchaser, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. Also, if you want to join us and hang out, why don't you follow the link in the description below to our Discord channel, where you can hang out with us on almost a daily basis. We play video games, we talk, we do stupid stuff. I don't know. Maybe you'll enjoy it. Maybe you won't. It's up to you. In addition, if you guys want to support the podcast in other ways, consider following the link to our Patreon and donating $1 a month, where you guys can get access to early release content, special episodes, as well as future giveaways that we are planning. So thanks, guys, so much for listening, and see you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.